How disappointing is this outcome for you and the guys?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. Every time you come out in the shell, you want to win. That's the goal of football, and we just didn't get it done today. And it's back to the drawing board.
In the first half, you were averaging 6.9 yards per carry. Did you feel like, hey, the running game is going well, maybe we should go back to that well in the second half?
The coaches, they call what they call, and it's up to us to execute. So, for me, it's just executing the plays that's called, and, if they go back to it, they go back to it.
What do you feel the key was for you guys in the first half? You were able to get going there.
Just our game plan. We had a good game plan. We always have good game plans, and it was just about execution. I felt like we were executing a lot in the run game in the first half, and, we didn't make the plays that we needed to in the second half to win the game, but it's a lot to learn from it.
Why do you think the passing game's regressed here over the past couple of weeks?
I don't think it has regressed as much as, just us not executing as much as we can. That's something that we harp on every day at practice, getting those connections working with our timing and everything. And we're one person away from making big plays every play. So I think that's something that we just got to keep working on. And if it clicks, it clicks.
And I know, you talked earlier this week about the nonlinear path you kind of found. How good did it feel to kind of get back to maybe the first half, like everyone said, you ran really well? How good did that feel in kind of a dispiriting season?
It would feel a lot better if we won, So it feels good to do my part if at all possible. But, we want to win, and that's the main goal. That's all I really care about. So the personal things don't really matter to me.
Roman, that drive coming out of the second half, you got the 32, you got the screen pass and the touchdown and everything, 4 carries, and then you don't touch the ball until the last play of the game, really on the ground. Did it seem strange that it wasn't coming back to you in the third and fourth quarters?
It's just the ebbs and flows of how the game went. We were making some plays in the air, and we kept going to it, and that's what football is about. When the run game is there, we run. When the pass game is there, we pass, and we just were a little unlucky there.
Did Locksley or Gaddis offer you an explanation for why you didn't touch the ball? Or?
No, I don't feel like they have to. They're great play callers. They put us in positions to win games, and I feel like that's what they did tonight. It's just about us, not executing when our numbers were called.
Coach mentioned that plays were left, out there on the table on both sides of the ball. That's been the case a bunch of times this season. How frustrating is that to know how good you guys can be, where the ceiling is, and not be able to get there?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. Just because we go to practice every day and we work really hard to fine tune those details, and we don't get it done on Saturdays necessarily. In some areas, when you have a good team and you have a team where you can win every game, it hurts when you let the game slip away. And as a team that the shelf life, we have a team where with this landscape of college football, things change daily. So we might not have this group of guys ever again, and we're going to take the last 2 to really do everything we can to extend our season.
Roman, you guys have
tonight was on tape. Like I said, everything was just on us, man. Like the details, man. We talk about it all week, the details with everything, and that's why explosive plays happen, because everybody's not honed in on the little details.
Kellan, Mike talked earlier about how the defense was unable to get off on some third downs and some key fourth downs. Was there anything you could put your finger on as to why that was occurring?
No, man. We just gotta, they had a couple long drives this game, and it was all on us, man. There wasn't anything that we seen on tape from them that we didn't see in the game. They were pretty consistent on what they were doing, and I give it to them, man. They were locked in today, and they focused on details, and otherwise, like us, like we didn't tonight, man. Rutgers had the better night.
You mentioned the long drives. Was that exhausting? I mean, I think there was a 17-play drive. Some of them took 5 minutes.
Yeah, as a team, I think we're in good shape. We train super hard. So in the rotations, the coaches do a good job of rotating guys, especially on long drives like that. So I don't think it was the fact that we were tired. Like I said, just the execution of just getting off the field on third downs.
Psychologically, what does that do? I think there was one drive they had where I think they converted 3 or 4 third downs and a fourth. What does that do to a defense's psyche when you guys make the plays, and then boom, they're able to extend the possession?
Yeah, I think with any other team, it would kill confidence maybe, but I don't necessarily feel that with us. We as a whole, we work super hard during the week. So when we're faced with adversity, man, we're never backing down from it. So it's just all about us executing, man, really.
Kellan, how disappointing is it knowing you have to win these last 2 games to get to a bowl?
I wouldn't call it disappointing, but I would say that, you know, our backs are against the ropes now. You know, we need these. We're taking them week by week. You know, we have 1-game seasons, and you know we're gonna start preparing for Iowa, and to do everything we can to win.